Hi there, I'm Justin Pritchard, and in this video, some simple tips to help you extend the lifespan of your car's battery by fighting unwanted battery drain. Starting with number one, which is to mind where you keep your keys, and specifically those remote smart keys, commonly included with modern vehicles. These work via a communication field that authenticates the car and smart key against one another when they're in close proximity, allowing drivers to work the locks and ignition without having to physically handle the key at all. Thing is, if you keep your smart key too close to your vehicle when it's parked, that communication field might not turn off, or it may turn on and off many times. This drains the battery slowly, which over time degrades its lifespan and might make it hard or impossible to start the engine. So just keep those smart keys away. Ideally, storing them 10 steps or more from the vehicle is a good idea. Just make sure that you don't leave them on a shelf next to your car in the garage or sitting in your entranceway just 5 feet from where you parked. Next up, use a trickle charger, which is probably the best thing you can do for your battery, especially if you have an occasional use vehicle or one that's often used for shorter drives. Trickle chargers are cheap, easy to install in about 30 seconds, and they automatically maintain, condition, and recharge the battery while your car is parked, extending its life and reliability. Hook a trickle charger up whenever your car will be parked for more than a few days, and your battery will thank you with improved reliability and a longer service life.
Sometimes this thing sits for days or even weeks without being driven, and it sits all winter without being driven too. So let me show you what I do with the trickle charger. I just keep it here over on the wall, and it's got these two little connectors on the end here, and then the other end of it just has a plug like that. Oh, come on. And so in this case, the battery is elsewhere, but we have access to the terminals right here. We just hook the red one up here, attach the black one over here like that. This end here over into the outlet, and there we have it.
Next up is an easy tip, and it is to unplug that USB-connected thumb drive or MP3 player when you leave the car. These devices can cause battery drain, sometimes severely, if they're left connected while the vehicle is turned off. Incompatibilities between your car and your MP3 player may actually cause the in-car entertainment system to stay active for hours on end after you leave. So, for longer battery life and less chance of a no-start situation, unplug that music when you switch off your car. Next, go for a long drive if you usually don't. A major cause of premature battery death and poor battery performance is frequently using the vehicle on very short trips and using that vehicle infrequently. In this situation, the battery may continually be drained faster than the alternator can recharge it. Over time, this drains the battery and reduces its life. Solution: a longer highway drive a few times a month, or more often if possible, is just the ticket. This helps sustain your battery, prolonging its life, and may actually be a good thing for the infrequently used engine too. Finally, software updates, which are installed by dealers to modern cars to fix or optimize the operation of one or more vehicle systems that rely on computer software, which is basically all of them. If that software is wonky, then many problems are possible, including parasitic battery drain that's part of the package if your ride software isn't properly shutting down all of its systems when you shut off the ignition. In fact, bad software might even mean that multiple electrical systems are drawing from your battery while you're away, which drains the battery, weakens it, and shortens its life as a result. Talk to your dealer service advisor to see which, if any, software updates might be available for what you drive. One or more of these updates could have a dramatic effect on the life of your battery. Well, thank you for watching, and as always, remember to visit www.autotrader.ca for even more useful tips, advice, and information. We'll see you in the next video.